Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, I have for you the Essie Summer 2021 collection. It is right here, and as you can see, I'm wearing press-ons, which is not common on my channel because I wear them for vacations and special outing, but I've never worn them here. So let me show you guys. I made these myself, and I actually love them. And the reason why I decided to film with them is because I wore them for a date. I just got back. The kids are not here, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna film right now because hair is so done. You're kind of like dressed, you know, nails are done. And also, since I have to remove them before work tomorrow, because I cannot type with these babes, I was like, okay, so milk them a little bit more because they're so cute. I love them. Look at that. It's like, I love it. So, what else? I bought this collection from Polish Pick, and that's it. At first, I was like, but I bought it anyways because I'm like, okay, it's the summer collection. And I've been skipping so many of the Essie collections that I was like, okay, there's some creams in here. There's some interesting things. Let's look into it. So let's go over them and I'll give you guys my thoughts on the polishes as we go. And then we'll talk final thoughts at the end. And that's it. All right, first up we have Juicy Details. And this is described by Essie, and I'm reading here in my notes, as a bright blue with yellow undertones. And I agree. Feels a little bit warm. It has a fantastic formula. There are no complaints here. You guys are gonna see in the live swatch. I don't really know what to compare it to. I think I have Avenue Maintain, and that's the one that I feel like it's closer to it. This is the new one. This is Avenue Maintain, but this one's a little bit more like dustier maybe than this one. So that's the one I thought about originally. Next up we have Filling Just Lime, and this is a formula. It's just like the blue, really good. As you guys know, the times of Essie having bad formulas are long gone. I haven't reviewed a bad Essie in a very long time, so I think they already got the hang of it. Their brush is gorgeous. So anyways, this one's a gray green polish. Is described by them as a bright lime green with yellow undertones. I agree. And if I'm going to put it next to something else, I would grab On the Roadie. That is the only Essie that I have that is somehow in the same vicinity. Yeah. And then if you put it next to the last OPI release, you can tell this one's a lot more chartreuse or kind of like yellow. So it's different. I will try and do comparisons for you guys either here at the end of this video, or I'll just post some pictures here at the end so you can see some stuff, or maybe I'll flip the camera and just show you live. We'll see. Next up we have Pucker Up, and this one is a gorgeous formula, even better than the previous two if that's possible. It has a pearl finish to it, but it's not annoying, it's not very streaky or anything. It's described by them described by them as a electric pink nail polish with a refined tone-on-tone pearl. The whole tone-on-tone is just to say that the pearl is the same color as the base, but whatever. It's pretty. It's not something that I normally would grab to wear, but if it's part of a collection, here it is, and the quality is fantastic. So if you like the color, by all means, grab it. It is great. Next up, we have Tangerine Tease, and this one's described, again, as an orange with yellow undertones. This whole thing is warm, so in that sense, they are summery. This orange is gorgeous. Formula is great, super bright, very summery to be an orange. Usually, at least for me, oranges immediately take me to fall, and this one's not fall. This one's summery. It is gorgeous. If you like orange polishes, you're gonna love this. The brush on Essie makes the application super nice, so no complaints about this one. The cream is gorgeous. All right, next up we have Zest Has Yet to Come, and this one's described as a dusty gold nail with a fine tone-on-tone pearl. The same situation as the pink, but this one does have more of a pearl finish to it. When I first saw this in the bottle, when it arrived in the mail, I was like, horrible, hated it. And then when I actually wore it, it looks kind of like funky weird, not necessarily in the worst way possible. I thought I was gonna hate it. And I remember the same thing happened to me with the OPI Susie Slingy Mezcal. I remember when I first grabbed this, I was like, but then when I wore it, I liked it on me. So it's weird. I don't know. Here you have them next to each other. The Essie is definitely more yellow. This one's more like dusty, borderline with chartreusey undertones. But this one's more yellow, but still, it doesn't, I don't think it reaches well, I guess it's dusty gold, makes sense. But yeah, it does have more streakiness than the pink when it comes to the pearl aspect of it. But yeah, I don't know. It wasn't as bad as I thought. I expected it to just be horrible. Right, next up we have Get Your Groove On. And this was described as a warm bronze nail polish with large gold shimmer pearls. I don't really see any pearl here. It feels more like a metallic, but I don't know. It was opaque for me on shorter nails at 2 coats. But some people might need 3, even longer nails, or a stronger nail line. If you want full opacity, you're gonna need 3. I thought I wasn't gonna like this one either, but when I wore it, I did. Now, is this something I will buy off the shelf? Probably not, but do I hate it? Also no. So, very summery, feels very like it glistens of your nails. One of those that glistens, so that's really nice. And if you put it next to Mosaic on down, I think this was from summer 2020. Maybe, yeah, I don't remember when this one dropped from the Bustling Bazaar. You can tell, let me see, this is the new one, this is the previous one. This one's a lot, you know, more yellow, more bronzy. This one's a little bit more of a muted, okay? So there you have it. Walker is looking more similar on camera than in person. In person, this one has a lot more, like, greener, warmer undertones than this one. Alright, I ran out of battery real quick before I was able to put this one on, but here you guys have all 5 of them. Not all 5, all 4. Because these 2 are the same. Alright, I'm gonna do the pink and the gold both here because I don't have that many, so. Just drop a lot so you can cover the bottom. I'm barely like feathering it in there. I wouldn't do this to wear it, but just so you guys can get the opacity on these huge nails, because they are long and wide. So you just feather it like that, you get a lot of product and it builds the opacity better. So you can tell how this one's a lot more yellow, this one. this doesn't even look like it's in the same neighborhood, but in the bottle, it looks so similar. Let me show you. You know that I was like, okay, maybe I can compare them. But then when you actually compare them, it's like, nope. All right, now that we have seen all of them, if I have to pick a favorite, it has to go to the blue, which is my favorite here. If I have to pick a least favorite, it's probably gonna be this one. It's just the one that has the more pearl, and I don't know, pearl's just not my thing. Other than that, I don't think the collection as a whole, like the colors individually, they're great quality and the creams are good. But if I put the collection as a whole, can I tell you that I think it's like the prettiest collection? No, it's whatever. We're gonna forget it. I think at least I know I'm gonna forget it. It doesn't have anything in there that's like when fall 2019 dropped and they had like Hey There and Sweater Weather. Those were things you could remember. Even in the Bustling Bazaar, that color, that Bustling Bazaar color and the mosaic on down, which I showed you guys, those were things that you will remember. I think this collection, we're gonna forget it, especially with them releasing 75,000 collections a year. I think this is not gonna be something we're gonna remember too much of. But quality-wise, they are top-notch. No complaints on any of the formulas. Everything is great. These earrings make so much noise. Like, oh my gosh, stop it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my review. Let me know in the comments below if you have any other questions. And that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.